Hey there, fellow knowledge seekers. Welcome to Random Mindset, your go-to channel for insightful and educational content. Imagine this, you spend hours studying, but when it's time for the test, poof, you forget everything. Today I'm sharing 5 powerful study hacks that can boost your memory and focus. Get ready to unlock your brain's full potential. Our brains are incredible machines, capable of processing vast amounts of information every day. But they have a funny way of losing information if we don't use it regularly. This can be really frustrating, especially when you're trying to learn something new. Did you know your brain forgets 50% of what you learn within an hour if you don't review it? That's right, half of it is gone in just 60 minutes. This phenomenon is called the forgetting curve, and it shows how quickly we lose information over time if we don't make an effort to retain it. Instead of cramming all your studying into one exhausting session, try spaced repetition. This method is much more effective for long-term retention. This technique involves reviewing information at increasing time gaps. Review it again tomorrow, then, after 3 days, then a week later, and so on. This way, you reinforce the memory each time. By spacing out your review sessions, you're reminding your brain that this information is important and worth holding on to. It's like telling your brain, hey, don't forget this. Think of it like building a muscle. Just as you need to exercise regularly to build physical strength, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. Your brain works in a similar way. Spaced repetition is like a workout for your brain, helping to make those neural connections stronger and more resilient over time. This method ensures that the information you learn stays with you longer, making your brain more efficient at recalling it when needed. Try this. Use flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet to practice spaced repetition. These tools are designed to help you review material at optimal intervals. These apps make it super easy to schedule your reviews and keep track of your progress, ensuring you stay on top of your learning goals. Now let's talk about really understanding what you learn, not just memorizing facts and figures. It's about grasping the essence of the subject. There's a brilliant technique named after the famous physicist Richard Feynman called, you guessed it, the Feynman technique. This method is renowned for its simplicity and effectiveness. Feynman believed that if you can't explain something simply, you don't understand it well enough. This principle is the cornerstone of the technique. This technique is all about simplifying complex ideas so that anyone can understand them. It's about breaking down information into digestible pieces. Here's how it works. Step 1. Learn a concept. Dive deep into the material and try to understand it thoroughly. Step 2. Explain it in simple words, as if you're teaching a 5-year-old. Use analogies and simple language. Step 3. As you're explaining, you'll come across parts that you stumble over or can't quite articulate. These moments are crucial. Those gaps in your explanation highlight the areas where your understanding is still fuzzy. They show you where you need to focus. Go back, review those areas, and refine your explanation until it's crystal clear. This iterative process solidifies your knowledge. Try this. Next time you study, explain the topic out loud or write it in your own words. This active engagement helps reinforce your learning. Pretend you're teaching it to someone else, even if it's just your pet goldfish. This playful approach can make studying more enjoyable and effective. Let's be honest, how many of you just passively read and reread your notes, hoping that the information will magically seep into your brain? Passive learning just doesn't cut it. To truly learn and remember, we need to engage in active recall. This means actively retrieving information from our memory banks rather than just passively reviewing it. Here's how it works. Read a question or key point from your notes or textbook. Try to recall the answer from memory without looking. Active recall forces your brain to work harder, which strengthens the neural connections and makes the information stick. Try this. Cover your notes and quiz yourself instead of rereading. You can also use flashcards or create your own practice questions. Let's face it, our brains aren't wired for marathon study sessions. That's where the Pomodoro Technique comes in. This time management method is all about working with your brain's natural rhythms. Study for 25 minutes with full concentration. Take a 5-minute break to clear your head, stretch your legs, or grab a quick snack. Repeat. After 4 Pomodoro cycles, take a longer break of 20 to 30 minutes. These short, focused study sessions keep your mind fresh and alert, which ultimately boosts your productivity. Try this. Use apps like Focus Booster or a simple timer to stay on track. Conquer complex subjects with mind mapping. Ever feel overwhelmed by long, boring notes that seem to stretch on forever? It's easy to get lost in a sea of information, feeling like you're drowning in details. There's a better way to organize your thoughts and make learning more engaging. Mind mapping. This technique transforms your study sessions into a creative and interactive experience. Mind mapping is a visual way to represent information, connecting ideas in a way that makes sense to your brain. It helps you see the big picture while also focusing on the details. Here's how to create a mind map. Write the main topic in the center of your page. This central idea will be the anchor for all your thoughts. Branch out subtopics and key points from the main topic, like branches on a tree. Each branch represents a different aspect of the main topic. Use colors and images to make your mind map more visually appealing and memorable. This not only makes studying more fun, but also helps in better retention of information. Mind mapping works wonders for complex subjects like history, science, and even business, where there are lots of interconnected ideas and concepts. It helps you see how everything is related, making it easier to understand and remember. Try this. Use tools like Xmind, MindMeister, or other digital platforms, or simply a notebook to create mind maps. Whether digital or on paper, mind mapping can revolutionize the way you learn and retain information. There you have it, folks. 5 powerful study hacks to help you learn faster, remember more, and actually enjoy studying. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Random Mindset for more valuable content. See you in the next video.